What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. I'm back. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate it. Just came to chop it up with y'all real quick. Won't be too long. I appreciate all the support as always. Um, Stay tuned for the newest episodes of the Car Rant series. Will be coming real soon. I think I'm up to episode 20. I think that was my last episode. So y'all check that out. Stay tuned for episodes 21. I'm gonna say 21 to 25. I'm gonna drop a couple back to back. I know I haven't been dropping none. Just been living life and doing what I gotta do. So sorry for the wait, family, but I appreciate all the support as always. And today I want to talk about real quick with y'all the cult member mindset. Um, Check out my brother, the Underrated Darkness. He just dropped part 5 to his series, Cult Leaders and His Followers. Check that out, the Underrated Darkness channel. He just dropped part 5 last night, and that's what inspired me to do this video real quick. And I wanted to kind of break down the cult member mindset. See, a lot of these cult members and the people that are part of the that are part of the cults, they have a dependent mindset. They're dependent on the cult leader to make sure that they have certain things. And one of the things that they depend on the cult leader to do is to protect them. They seek protection. They seek protection, they seek notoriety, and they seek certain levels of position within their little cult. How do I know this? Because I was part of a YouTube cult at one point. And when you're part of a YouTube cult, you really don't know or understand what you're a part of because the cult leader makes everyone feel comfortable and makes everyone feel that we're all friends and we're all in this together. And this is the trick that they play on the members' mindsets, you know? And this is how they get you to become dependent because you come into it believing that everybody got each other back, you know? And that's really the premise of how they get the cult members to stay in line. They make everybody believe that we're all one, we're all together, and we all have one goal. So we must protect each other and mainly the cult leader. We must protect them to basically keep things in line. So they begin to make you become dependent on their reputation. So if somebody is attacking the cult leader, it's your job to defend them because you're attacking me. This is how these people portray themselves. And what it does is it's a trickle down effect. Good morning to everybody in the chat room. I saw a couple people pop up. So good morning to y'all. And we have to understand, family, that this shit is dangerous. It's dangerous because at one point, like I said, I was part of a YouTube cult where I was protecting the wrong people for all the wrong reasons. Basically, When you hold people up in their own bullshit, you become a bullshit motherfucker. You see? This is why I never come on YouTube and pretend that I'm clean cut, or I've never made mistakes, or I've never did wrong things, because I have, you know? But at the end of the day, you got to learn from the things that you do. You see what I'm saying? Good morning, Nene. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning to Eunice. And good morning to everybody else who's listening. But if you don't use, like my brother Rob spoke about last night on the show, if you don't start to use higher levels of discernment, you will never understand that you were even part of a cult. If you don't begin to look at things, pay attention to people's behavior, pay attention to the shit people do, you would never understand, as being in the cult, you will never understand what's going on. This is why most people use religion as the platform to run their cult. This is why, because what they're doing is they're getting you to praise them in the name of God. But what you're actually doing is you're praising a man or a woman. You're not praising God. You see, but they're using that platform as a way to do that. Or they're using the platform of we're all friends. So it's like you have to defend your friend. But if your friend is doing fucked up shit and y'all are friends, it's your job as a friend to let your friend know, yo, why you doing this? Or at least question it. Yo, what's going on? Why you doing all this bullshit? And see, my real friends know that's on YouTube. They know that I come to them. I've come to them before and said things. They may have not liked it, but at the end of the day, that's what friends do. Because you're not going to get me caught up in some bullshit that you want to do and think that because we cool, I got to defend your bullshit. Because right is right and wrong is wrong, no matter who doing it. And see, I'm the type of friend, I'm going to let you know when you wrong. Period. I'm going to let you know you wrong. You see? But cult members don't question anything. They don't even question why they're a part of the cult. Because like I said, most people who are in these little cults, they're there for their own selfish reasons. They're there for protection. They're there for notoriety. They're there for acceptance. So they never question why things are going on the way they're going on. They never question it. They never question why the leaders are doing what they're doing. It's almost like a child afraid to question their parent on why they're doing certain things. You see? And this type of shit has to stop. Because you have people also creating cults in the name of unity. But they're only unifying people who's going to follow them with a cult-like mindset so they could use these people as minions. And I've done a stream last year, it's on my channel, called YouTube Minions and Their Handlers, where you have people saying, oh, we're together. but y'all only together for some bullshit. Y'all not together in the name of actually getting certain things done. And see, that's when you know you dealing with a cult. You dealing with a narcissist. Most cult leaders are narcissistic. When you decide to leave or you let them know that you don't want to be a part of this no more, you get attacked. That's a cult that you're a part of. That's not your friend. You see? And I had to learn this, and I had to learn it the hard way. And this is why you may see certain streams on my channel where you see me addressing certain people in a certain way. And these are people that are no longer around me or no longer I'm cool with. Because I was part of a cult where I was being used for my loyalty. Because I'm the type of person, if I consider you my friend, sometimes I can have blind loyalty. I could be loyal to my own fault at times. And see, this is something I had to learn when I got out of the YouTube cult. I had to learn that your loyalty is precious. Don't just give it away. Don't just offer it to anyone. And that's my message to you cult members. I know what you going through. I know what you part of because I've been there. JT know what he's talking about because he's been there. This is not nobody hating on nobody. This is the fucking truth because we've been where you're at. We see the patterns. We notice the behaviors. We understand the language. You see? And a lot of people don't understand or see these things because they're suffering from the same things we suffered from, being loyal to our own detriment. Sometimes you could just be loyal to all the wrong people in life. And you don't realize it till you go through certain things. Because certain things are going to teach you. When certain things begin to happen to you, when you begin to protect people who leave you out to dry, you see, that's when you have to begin to understand that these people are not your friends. These people are not what you consider your fam. You're part of some bullshit and you're being bamboozled. And in the end, the only one that's going to suffer is you, because the person who's leading the flock of sheep, they're going to lead y'all to the slaughter and then walk away. When they done with you, they're going to throw you away. And this is why we have to be thought leaders. We have to begin to create platforms where thought leaders can thrive. And I'm talking about real thought leaders, progressive thought leaders, because cult leaders are also thought leaders too, because they manipulate the minds of the members. So they're thought leaders also. See? They're thought leaders also. And through their wicked thoughts, they create situations where they want people to do certain things for them for their own agenda. But they make the members think that this is all our agenda. We're doing this for us when it's not for them. Because as soon as you begin to think for yourself and to do things for yourself outside of the group, you become a threat. Now, what they're going to do is the cult leader is going to get the rest of the group to attack you because you're being disloyal. You're a traitor. That's what they call you. See, when you hear certain language like that, you know the type of people you're dealing with. You're dealing with narcissists. Okay? So this is my message this morning to the cult members and the people with the cult member mindset. Understand that you are being manipulated by a person or persons who are thinking on a higher level than you. Because also cult members see things on the surface. They're surface thinkers. You see? They see things just in a linear aspect, not in a circular aspect. They only could see what's in front of them. They only focusing on the puppet and not the puppet master. But when you start focusing on the puppet master, you become a problem. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button. I appreciate it. But we have to understand the mindset of the members just as much as the leader. You see? And we have to understand how the members are created. See, the cult members were already followers of someone else. A lot of cult members are natural born followers. See, you have natural born leaders and then you have natural born followers. You have some people who only are good at following. They're more powerful at following. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's just nature. That's life. That's life. Everyone cannot be a pack leader. Everybody's not a general. You have captains, you have sergeants. Everyone's not a out in the front leader. You have people who just lead divisions. Just like you have department managers. You see? And they have these divisions in the cults also. You have the captain of this, the sergeant of this. Just like in the government. You got the Secretary of Defense. You got this, you got that. So we have to understand how these people, how and why these people do what they do. They're in a state of dependence. A lot of them are afraid to lead on their own because you have some people, and most cult members are like this. They are afraid to accept fault. Understand that. Most of the cult leaders are like that too. But they hide it with this fake bravado. So they try to make you believe that, oh, I'm the leader, and if anything happens, I'm going to step up and do this. But they never have to step up and do anything because they've already manipulated the minds of the members for them to step up. While they sit back and just pull strings. You see? See, the cult leader doesn't protect anyone but himself. Himself or herself. They don't protect the people. They protect themselves. They shield themselves. And the way they shield themselves, high levels of manipulation. They manipulate everyone. They lie to everyone. They tell everybody something different. So y'all can never wake up and turn on that person or leave that person. See, their whole thing is, once I use you to get what I want, I no longer need you. See, this is the mindset of a cult leader. And the cult members, being that they want this notoriety and this fake protection, they're willing to put themselves at risk of being thrown away. They put themselves at risk for being humiliated, for being exposed. Because they're afraid to take the scrutiny on their own. So they think, if I be a part of this, they'll protect my image. No, the cult leader only protects his image or her image. You're never protected. You must protect yourself anyway. So if you got to protect yourself anyway, why not be by your goddamn self? But some people are not strong on their own. You see? And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all what destroys a cult leader and what destroys a cult. The undeniable truth. When you present the undeniable truth, you destroy the bullshit. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to shout everybody out real quick. Good morning, Nene. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Eunice. Good morning, Carpatone. Good morning, my brother Crew. Good morning, Soft Spoken. Good morning to my sister Kels. Good morning to my brother Gab. Good morning to all of y'all. See, that's what destroys everything. The undeniable truth. And I'm going to tell you what cult leaders do when you leave and you expose them for who they are. They run. Because most cult leaders are cowards. This is why throughout history, most of your cult leaders killed themselves. They kill themselves Because they're cowards. You see? They're cowards. They run. They don't stand up and fight. And when they no longer have you to fight for them, they run. Shout out to Black Charm. You see? And this is why they lie to all the members. They tell everybody something different because they don't want y'all to meet up and share notes. This is why they keep everybody distant. They tell lies, different lies to everybody. So nobody can never turn on him. And if one or two people turn on him, the other people will flip on them. That's how it works. So you never know who the real enemy is. And then you be so confused that you'll be willing to sacrifice yourself just to protect that person. You'll begin to sacrifice your own reputation just to protect that person. So I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick this morning. You know, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Do me a favor, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Very much appreciated. And like I said, y'all, and like Brother Rob said, we have to have higher levels of discernment at this point. Higher levels of discernment. We must become thought leaders. Check out the stream I did. This was a couple of months ago, maybe like 8-9 months ago. Material leaders versus thought leaders. You have two types of people in the world. You have people who produce things from material, and you have people who produce things from thought. And when I say produce things, I mean produce outcomes. You have people who use material resources, and then you have people who use mental resources. So y'all go check that out. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in real quick this morning. Much love to y'all, and look forward to the newest episodes of the Car Rant series. Some of them probably will be dropping today. I'm not sure, but stay tuned for episodes 21 through 25. They will be dropping. Much love, much respect to y'all, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. This is DS1 Ross representing SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV, and remember, we have to heal before we build. We have to heal before we build. I'll check y'all on the next one. Peace.